can't tell me shit, little bitch, so don't bother. You fucked it off, I cut you off, now that's a done dollar. Jimmy Neutron, I'm a dog like Goddard. Quick to whip the stick and disappear like Harry Potter. He think he heating up, ain't got a bitch cause I'm hotter. He ain't got no heart and he ain't got no honor. That guppy won't survive in the water with piranhas. Killers on my team with M16s like Uganda. Shooters on my left, that's gon' step at my leisure. I died and resurrected, bitch, but this is not Easter. I don't rap beef, little bitch, so this is not Easter. I don't duck shit, but off the goose I might seek it. Two bad hoes, I think one was Puerto Rican. A sock up on the dough, so don't come in, we not decent. I'm rocking when I'm rolling, Motorola always beeping. Pockets full of poses, rolling dough, straight chiefin'. 5-pack of the woods just to keep the stress managed. People taking shots and they be shocked, there's no damage. Tell all of the thoughts up on my jock, I don't have it. Can't argue with my bitch because she only speaking Spanish. I hit the switch and push the whip like it was in the way. You talking shit but ain't no shit, so you just in the way. I'm taking risks, I pray to God that I don't die today. The talk is cheap, I got the heat just like the young D-Wade. She thinking memes, I told the bitch that she don't know D-Wade. I think it schemes the next routine gon' take a business day. She ride the dick and work her hips like it's for fitness. Ayy, plead the fifth and suck this dick, you ain't got shit to say. People run they lips so they trip like some acid. I can't fit into this fake world, I ain't plastic. Roll the backwood up and have them pissed, I ain't passing. Never had my dad, I'm just a saucy young bastard. You can't tell me shit, little bitch, so don't bother. You fucked it off, I cut you off, now that's a done dollar. Jimmy Neutron, I'm a dog like Goddard. Quick to whip the stick and disappear like Harry Potter. He think he heated up, ain't that a bitch cause I'm hotter. He ain't got no heart and he ain't got no honor. That guppy won't survive in the water with piranhas. Killers on my team with M16s like Uganda.
Yeah, so I heard about.
Yo, what's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? What's good?
What's up?
How is it going, everybody? Welcome, everybody, to the T.L.A Podcast, Local Artisan, best platform in the world. We are here with episode 60. You already know, your host, PROnobi1. Got today, co-host KageWolfShinobi.
Yes,
he is
sir.
not on the screen today. He is with us today because Smiddy is in L.A.
Doing his thug dizzle.
doing his thuggity dizzle. But yeah, today, I gotta fucking close these bags better. There we go. Alright, so, today we don't really have like a lot of shit to go over. It's gonna be a short episode today. I would say one of the major things that's been going on, I would say, would be, you know what, y'all? Let's go on Twitter and see what all the hullabaloo has been about. I've been seeing Kodak Post been tweeting a lot of stuff, been talking about a lot of stuff that he's been going through recently and shit.
Stuff happened.
Oh yeah, for anybody that don't know, I got an interview with Taz Raw coming tomorrow at 3 o'clock. So anybody that is here in the live stream that is watching, tomorrow at 3 o'clock Eastern time, in the U.S., I'm gonna be interviewing him here. So yeah, be ready for that. That's gonna be coming. All right, let's see what we got today. Let's see what we got. What did the All-Star game just happen today? Well, Quavo was just playing basketball, I guess. Rolling Ray says people have been talking about gay artists and not crediting them in responding to Big Purr Converse. Oh, Converse. Okay. Yeah, all that Big Purr stuff has been going on with Coil Ray and shit, like with Coil Ray, and that shit is funny as hell.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is funny as hell, man. She got a banger. I don't get why people are getting all controversy about it. It's a fire song. Like, it's good. She's a good artist. Shit, that's all I gotta say.
I don't think I heard the song.
That she called me Big Purr. Could make that pussy purr and as I switch gears and shit. I forgot the name of the fucking song. I forgot the other nigga that was in it. But it's just that part that's been playing in a lot of like TikToks and shit like that, and on everybody's videos they've been sharing about it, which is pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie, it's okay for her, I guess. But you know, young females out here doing their thing, you know.
Big purr is it called?
I think so.
What, Pooh Shiesty?
I guess so, yeah.
$575,000.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been getting his money. It's been getting his shit out there. Moneybag Yo said that he gets 125K a show.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
That's crazy.
Judge rules Dr. Dre must obtain a new lawyer in divorce case. According to page 6, Dr. Dre now has to get a new lawyer to represent him in his divorce case. That's crazy.
Why?
DMX will be, oh shit. So yeah, today, this episode, y'all, I'm just scrolling through Twitter to see all the hip hop news that's been going on Local Artisan. Go follow Local Artisan on Twitter at Local Artisan Inc. You guys already know about that. What's up? But yeah, No Jumper just tweeted 3 hours ago, DMX will be honored by his family, friends, loved ones, and fans in one of the premier entertainment venues in the country. One of the premier entertainment venues in the country, the Barclays Center. Oh, the Barclays Center? Oh, damn. TMZ has learned swipe for story via. Damn, that's crazy. And it's in Brooklyn. Wow, yeah. Yeah, he got a memorial in Brooklyn. Will be honored by his friends and family and loved ones. Yeah, TMZ X memorial will be held on set. Oh, I was gonna say what is that today? Held on Saturday, April 24th at the arena in Brooklyn. X's former manager Steve Rifkind, tells TMZ we're told the event's final logistics are still being figured out, including how many people will be allowed inside and how ticketing will work. Limited capacity will obviously be in effect because of COVID. Okay, makes sense. That's crazy. That's dope as hell that that's going to be in Brooklyn. That's amazing. Yeah, all the DMX. Hey, yeah, but obviously we can talk about that. Rest in peace, DMX. I'm so mad that I'm gonna end up sharing shit about it. I'm gonna share a picture of him since I haven't tonight and all that stuff. It's like, rest in peace, man. That man was an iconic ass nigga, bro. Like, bro, even him as an actor, bro. We need to watch all the DMX movies that he was in.
Yeah, he's got some good ones. He's definitely got some good ones.
Even though he got killed off early in the movie, he was fired in Romeo Must Die. As the club owner. This nigga ass.
Well, no, I was watching Coil Ray.
No, I was making your ass giggle over there.
Yeah. Oh, and I got a message too. But I was watching. She was doing a cooking video. But I was trying. I never seen her before. I don't know who she is. Like, so I was trying to figure out who she is. Because I was like, I wanted to know because I heard the song, but like looking at her, I'd never seen her before. So, but I don't know. But yeah, shout out to DMX's camp, his family, to all his loved ones and everything. It's a major loss for all of hip hop and all of the community in general. Like, he was a big inspiration to a lot of people.
No lie, he definitely
had a big impact on a lot of people's lives. So
true.
It's unfortunate to see him go.
Bro, it's crazy. Just like that nigga inspired like the whole thing when it came to like people barking and shit and people making all the dog noises and all that shit like that when they're rapping and shit like that. Like, there was another rapper that came out like in nowadays time, like not that long ago, who was also trying to rap like the old DMX. Like, remember that freestyle dude was like, if you see me fighting in the woods with a grizzly bear, help the bear. Like, yeah, like that nigga. I swear that nigga was inspired off of DMX, bro. Like, I forgot that dude's name. I forgot like what music he has, but the way that he was rapping like that definitely reminded me of DMX, and it was fire, bro. It was nasty. Bro, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, he was inspiring so many artists and so many people. And then for him to just, and for us to randomly get that. Randomly. Like, I didn't even know, like, that he was going through drug addiction that hard.
I mean, yeah, but, and I don't want this to sound, like, bad or anything, because I love DMX, but, like, DMX has always dealt with drug addiction his whole life. So, for him to have, like, a sickness, an illness, or something like that, things related to that doesn't necessarily surprise me.
No, I feel on that, definitely.
So, like, and that's what, I have family who's like that, and, like, so, like, but that just says what it is, you know. But, and then the other thing is, like, a lot of people this past maybe like year and a half, I mean maybe even 2 years, like, a lot of people who have just been, like, going, you know what I mean, like, randomly getting sick and then going shortly after. You know. Excuse me. But yeah, they just been, like, people just been, they'll get sick and then we just lose them, you know, like. So I think it's though it is, like, random and unfortunate that it happened. It kind of, like, this whole, a lot of this stuff is starting to, like, I think, at least me myself, I'm starting to become, like, a little, like, not numb to it, but it's like, damn, another one, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, damn, another one, damn, another one, damn, another one, you know, all the time. So it's like, in a way, it's kind of like, how many of these goats we gonna lose, you know what I mean, until we learn, you know, like, cause, like, you know,
especially when it comes to like drug addiction.
Exactly, like,
bro.
we got all of these people, young and old, who we've lost to either overdosing on drugs, problems after drugs, like, all of the and everything in between, you know what I mean? So, like, just all of this stuff that's like associated with it, like with some of these things. Like, I mean, we smoke, obviously, you know, but, like, I just think, like, sometimes we just got to learn to do some things in moderation. You know, we got to learn to like mix it up a little bit, you know. Like,
no, you're definitely not wrong, bro. Especially when it comes to, like, bro, like, especially when it comes to, like, because, like, you're definitely right. We definitely need to start doing things in moderation. We also need to start listening to this music that people come out with. Like, bro, tell me why one of my favorite artists who I recently found out. Well, okay, it was like I figured out his shit from No Jumper. His name was hella sketchy. It was a skinny white boy. His real name, I guess, is Tyler. I didn't know that when I first got into him, but then, like, so, like, I listened to him for a while, got into his music, stopped listening to him for, like, a year or so, and then got back into his shit recently and all that stuff like that. So I was listening to a lot of shit. And tell me why, like, I was listening to him on SoundCloud, and I saw a picture. I saw somebody, because, you know, you can leave comments on the song tracks and shit like that. I saw someone say, "Rest in peace, Tyler." And I'm like, wait, what? Because, like, I was like, wait, like, are they talking about one of his friends or something like that? And I was like, nah, G, nah, bro. And then I look it up. Bro, that nigga died two years ago.
Damn.
And I didn't even know.
Right.
And it was from an overdose.
Right. Oh, damn.
And I was like, gee, what the fuck, bro?
Right.
Because literally, I just lost 6 dogs, bro. I just lost fucking Chase, bro. And Ronald, which is his actual real name. But, like, first name. But, like, bro, losing him to suicide. Even losing Mac Miller to an overdose, bro. Like, bro, it's just crazy.
I wonder what that is, and maybe we could have this conversation with more people later on. But I wonder what it is that, like, that like, because I don't want to sound like preachy or judgy or anything like that, because we all have our own vices, and I have my own as well. So like it just gets hard seeing people like die and fall victim to the same things over and over again. And so like when I ask like how long is it going to take for us to learn, it's more like a legitimate question, and not like to judge, but like how much is it going to take for everyone to reflect off of that? What does it take for us to
change their own lives,
look at it for what it is? You know what I mean? But then on the other hand as well, it's like I wonder what is it that like would make people like, because a lot like people work off, and a lot of people say like that men and women think differently, and women think like emotionally, and men think
I hear
like
that a lot.
logically and stuff like that. But I don't necessarily think that's true, because I think fear is an emotion. You know?
True. No lie.
And I think like women may use different emotions than men use, but I think men use a lot of emotions as well to make their decisions as well. Definitely. And I think the fact that since we use different emotions, it comes out one as being more logic based, and the other one being, which is not even a category. They don't really have a category other than emotions, which also shows a lack of creativity there. But or maybe I just don't know the word. But it's like a lot of people act off of fear. So like what I want to understand is, if people are like people won't take chances in certain areas, you know, with things. So then what is it that's going on in somebody's life that, like, say for instance, they might not let somebody into their life that they don't necessarily trust. Yeah. You know, or somebody that they don't necessarily trust. Like they may be standoffish, they may not like having a bunch of new people around, but they will because they know the risk. You know, they're afraid of being hurt by that person. They're afraid of, you know, but those also the same people. They're afraid of the consequences. Right, exactly. But then they're also the same people who, fully knowing the consequences, will forego, like maybe it's the pain or something like that, but they will forego all of the consequences for that high. And they'll do more than they know they should, or they'll do knowing the consequences, but they'll still do that. They'll still risk their life, and for the immediate,
I feel you. You
definitely
ain't wrong.
For that immediate, as opposed to, but they're deathly afraid of the potential of something that could be in the long run. Yep. You know what I mean? Like, and me, myself included. So like, I want to know where that stems from, what that comes from. Like, why are people afraid in that way? Like, why would we do it? Why would we do a drug or go skydiving or fucking swim? You know, join the military, swim in shark infested waters for a documentary, or like, you know, climb up mountains with no harness. Yeah, but like, you know, why do we do that all the time? But like, because they're thrill seekers, right? But I mean, but like, even regular everyday people do, like, they like to the adrenaline rush. Yeah, people like adrenaline rushes. Right, but like, I mean, honestly, when it comes to that, like, get shit faced drunk and then go drive. You know, like a normal everyday occurrence that happens all the time. I'm sure there's people doing it right now. Like, so like, we do things like this, but like we won't. But we're afraid to take chances in other places. Maybe it's because we're not aware that we're taking such, like, the choices don't feel so reckless. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to preach, because I'm saying, like, I have these things too. That's why I'm literally asking the question to understand. Like, I want to know, like, you know, like, why would.
Oh, it's the game. Yeah. Oh, I was like, what the fuck am I hearing?
Yeah. Why do we make these choices then? why do we make such reckless choices in one area, but then we'll make we will avoid reckless choices that have arguably the same effect. You know what I mean? Yeah. People might see him as different, but like if you're a pro tier Magic player, right? And your best friend is a pro NASCAR player or NASCAR driver, right? Okay. People might see his job as more important. You know what I mean?
No, I definitely know what you mean. Yeah.
You know, like, or
they might see it more as more as a like, oh, like when they hear that, they'll be like, oh, but when they hear that, they're like, oh, like,
right,
yeah, like,
right. Or actually, we'll do it even better.
I would say hit that because it hits wrong.
Oh, for sure.
But like, I definitely get what you mean by that though. Like, I don't know. People in general just be like, need to learn or something like that. I don't know, bro. You just be spitting. You just be spitting. I'm gonna let you go back on that rant. I just want you to smack that.
You're good.
Continue, please.
But actually, I'll do you one better. What if you're both? You're a pro tier Magic player and a pro NASCAR driver, right?
Like how Gerald earlier was saying, pro surfer or like a master snowboarder, surfer.
No, yeah, but no, you're both. What I'm saying is you're both. You do both. You're great at both, right? So you value both of these things. So what I'm saying is the equivalent is what people would do is, even though they say they want to protect their NASCAR career, and they also want to, they'll be like, I want to protect my NASCAR career, so I can't be caught out doing these things at this time, at this place, and stuff like this, right? But then they'll let somebody play that knife game with their hands, you know, and be like, oh yeah, this is fun. You know, like, so now it's like, oh yeah, my public image isn't in danger, but if I lose my hands, I can't play Magic or drive cars. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it feels like. People will go out and be like, I don't trust this guy. I don't trust this girl. I can't be involved with this person. I don't want to take these risks. But then they'll go get drunk and then drive off in the street. Or they'll go do so much drugs that it'll fucking put an elephant down. They'll fucking,
nigga.
Yes. And then be like, well, shit. I'm responsible.
Put a whore down over there.
I'm responsible. I do this. I'm trying to protect myself from this. It's like, but like, you're arguably making a decision that's just as bad in a different area. Like, it's bad in different ways, but that's equal. The outcome that you fear that is the worst case scenario in this situation, you're willing to recklessly, constantly get the worst outcome in this other situation, which is, it doesn't seem like a fair trade-off. And honestly, I didn't even think about this like this until we just sat down and started talking.
No, I feel you. I definitely feel you. Yeah.
You know, because that's crazy, and I think I do that. I know I do that. Like, thinking about it, like, I know I do that, and I know I've done that. Like, and I want it. That's just, it's crazy that like people that we do that. Like, that's like that's interesting. I don't know what that's called. I don't know. There's got to be some type of word, and maybe we could. Javar, he and I were talking about being specific, like using words that specifically state what things mean. Like when you say friends, you know what I mean? Like the people that like you see around the way that you may have worked with, that you guys are kind of cool, but like you guys have never actually had a relationship outside of work, and like you guys aren't really trying to hang out outside of work, but when you go to work, you guys are cool and kick it. But like, you may quit that job and like you don't ever really talk to that person unless they might comment on a Facebook post or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, that is not a friend technically. No, you know what I mean?
No, true.
So we were saying like coming up with the term that appropriately fits them where they belong in your social makeup, in your social hierarchy. So then speaking more intentionally will make you more like, well, not you, but people, like the person in general, we're speaking for ourselves, but make ourselves more intentional. You know, like we will think with intention. True, you know, true. So stuff like that, because we're constantly looking for the exact way to say things based off of their exact meaning. You know what I mean? So then we'll do things based off of their exact meaning. So at least that's the goal, you know. Because I was told, and I can feel it and hear it, like words work like puzzle pieces, and once they start being connected, like a lot more things start to make sense by just knowing what words mean and how you know what they mean. And you know, like, so there's a lot tied to it. But digressing back from all of that, my main point was just that, like, I think seeing some of our greats fall, seeing some of our loved ones fall from these trivial things that they had to do because of such painful lives that they went through, and all of these things that is not for me to judge, you know. Like, I know DMX had a hard life, you know, like you can hear it in his music, hear from the people around him and stuff. So like, by no means am I like diminishing anything that he's been through or any of his traumas or trials that he's went through at all. But I think the fact that any person, no matter what race you are, what ecosystem or economic class you come from, the fact that we have to, that as a society, we don't have anywhere to turn to when we are going through pain on our own vices other than drugs. You know, most people, when we're left to fend for ourselves, we turn to drugs, some alcohol or something. We turn to
it takes you away from the pain,
you know,
or the
we
feelings,
turn to some type of addiction.
Makes everything numb.
Yeah, you know, we're in a way, we're kind of taught to be loners. We're kind of taught to like not ask for help and not seek for things, you know. So like, and I think
figure it out yourself,
you
man.
know, like DMX believed in God, which I think was a really good thing for him. You know, he always had somebody to ride with him on his journey, and he still does. Yeah. So, excuse me. So like that's also amazing. So I think, I mean, like him passing over is exactly that. Like, he's passing over. True. Like, I definitely keep that in mind. But I just think this is a good time for us to take a step back and give him his respect for everything that he's done, everything that he's put into the game, and look back on our own lives and just do some reflecting. You don't gotta do nothing with it, but I think it's just a good time to look back and do some reflecting. You know,
no lie, bro, no lie.
Sit back and take stock. You know,
yeah, shit. Like,
DMX is a heavy one.
Yeah, bro. And I would also say, just if you, like, I mean, obviously, like, if you're just a regular person, it's gonna be hard to like talk to these like celebrities and artists and shit like that. But if you are listening to their music and you hear it, like, you're listening to the lyrics and you hear, like, because you can hear the pain in these lyrics. Yeah, it might be over a fire ass beat, and it might be nice, it's wavy as fuck, but they are sad. This is all sad shit that's coming out of their mouth right now, and this is how they get out. Yeah. This is how a lot of them get out their emotions. So I would just say, just if you hear this shit in the lyrics, just, or even, you know, your personal friends that make music, if you hear the lyrics, bro, just check up on them, see how they doing, bro. Like, just check up on everybody. You don't know when anybody gonna leave, bro. And like, hit them up, say hi, say what's up, call them, shoot them a text, something. Like,
and yeah, like one thing I always talk about, I always like to stress is asking questions. Like, not like everybody's going to make an assumption. You know, we all have assumptions, but don't operate on those assumptions until you actually have clear, concrete answers.
True that.
You know
to
what
actually
I mean?
have facts.
Like for instance, if you think somebody's lying to you, don't approach them and accuse them of lying to you.
Yeah.
When you approach them,
You gotta
ask some questions first. Like talk about their day. Talk about things that they went
Get
to.
them comfortable.
Set a baseline. Figure out where they're coming from, where they're at, where their head's been at. See how they're doing in their life and stuff like that. Then you start serving them up with the hot shit. You know what I mean? Then you start
getting the hot seat.
Yeah. Then you can you start getting them a little hotter, and they start they may get a little Then you ask them, okay, all right, so how you feel about this? Like if that's the case, like don't just like go off. Like if you got something pent up on you, don't let that shit explode on people. Give yourself some time to de-escalate things, because things might not be exactly what you think they are. So I say that, so like when you, and especially nowadays, like on these, a lot of these musical artists and stuff like that, a lot of them, especially up and coming ones and stuff like that, they're on their own like social media. I a lot of times, like I'll comment or I'll look at people's comments on videos and stuff like that, and if you comment within the first 2 days and stuff, the nigga will see that.
They'll say something too. Yeah. Like if you get some of the first comments on their shit, they'll respond back.
Like the Hobson and Dame 4-episode little thing, when they were talking, they like people were commenting and I commented on it, and I got into a big conversation with a couple of different people. I think they misunderstood what I was saying, but it's fine. But I was, as I was scrolling through, I seen a lot of people who would say something and Dame would respond back. Yep. He'd be like, so why do you think this? Or, okay, I do understand
talking to the people and shit like that,
he was actually talking to him, and this is the guy in the video that everybody kind of came to see. Yep. So a lot of that does happen. And so if you hear a lyric, by an artist or something like that you really mess with, hit them, like message them on or comment on the video that they share.
True, bro.
Post on their
just
page.
Let them know.
Tell them, comment the lyric and stuff like that.
Show them
and
that appreciation, bro.
A lot of times, like
show them the love.
I've shared a couple of artists like songs from their YouTube page or their Facebook page that they recently shared, and they will like it. They'll, and if you do it enough times, they'll start to get to know your names, and they'll, stuff like, especially if they're YouTubers, streamers, anything like that, they know what it's like to be in your position. So a lot of times they'll give you shout outs and stuff like that.
No lie.
You come back 6-7 times to
I definitely have experienced it. Yes. You back shout out No Jumper.
Yeah, right. Shout out. You back 6-7 times in a stream, and
shout out AD too, and Dirty Lens.
Day in a row or something.
No lie.
And you're talking in the comments and stuff. Eventually, that streamer, that potter, that whatever are gonna be like, "Oh, hey, bro, you're back again. Nice to see you. Yada yada. What's up?" Yeah.
Everything he's saying is 100% true, y'all. Right. So make sure, like you don't got. I would say you don't have to necessarily spam anybody, but when it comes to you wanting to get your favorite streamer, artists, content creators' attention, just keep showing constant mad love and just trying to get their attention through that, and they'll respond. Because trust me, it's happened to me multiple times. When I shall even say, it's happened with I'm Dante, it's happened with Berlizzi, it's happened with PG and Rico, it's happened with fucking Tyler and Willow. It's happened with my boys. Shout out Daniel and Dylan, all my Misfits rep homies and shit like that. Shout out Just Water, all that shit, bro. Obviously y'all see the Just Water behind us. That's what I'm saying. Just to get their attention, you just gotta keep showing. You gotta keep showing the love. Real recognize real at some point. It just takes some time to see. Yeah, shit, exactly. That's all it is. You gotta be patient. Gotta slow down. Take the guy. I would say every video, if they do YouTube or something like that, every video just leave a nice, the second you see that notification, you don't even gotta watch the video. Just hit that notification second it comes up and just comment something on it. And I bet you they'll either like it or respond to it.
Say something.
Say something. It's happened to me multiple times. Shout out to Bull TRC. He should review shoes and shit like that in streetwear. I comment. I've been featured on his Finesse Gang shit sometimes.
Finesse Gang.
Fire. It's fire, yo. Just like I say, just keep bothering him. Don't do that with me. Cause I block niggas. Yes, like hit up me or this nigga. It's even if you hit up him and it comes to me, he might leave you on scene, my nigga. Yo, we busy, my nigga.
I'm terrible at messages.
We busy, nigga.
I'm terrible at messages. Ask every person I know. So if it's something that I really don't want to see and don't care about, it's easy to not pay attention to.
For real, boy.
Real
Archive
easy.
that shit, boy. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, other than that, really, I can look and see what. What you got, Kage? You see anything coming? See anything really?
That's funny. I don't even remember how that was. I've been watching a lot of stuff on YouTube.
Oh, for real?
And there's a couple people.
I swear I thought I just saw some Drake. I heard about some Drake news, but I guess that wasn't. Oh, well, yeah. Kevin Samuels is on the Joe Budden podcast.
Really?
Yes. He said
4 hours is so it's probably on YouTube now.
Yes, sir. It is. And this is the Shade Room that shared it. It's been on. It's been up for a couple days.
Oh, okay.
I haven't seen the episode yet of him talking about Rory and Mal leaving.
You said what?
I haven't seen the video of him talking about Rory and Mal leaving. That one time we pretended my friend was Cardi B. And the paparazzi followed him.
Oh, I don't know if we talked about this. You talk about Kid Cudi wearing the dress, the flower dress.
Oh yeah. Okay, bet that is a perfect segue. That would be one of the last things to talk about. Shit, cool. We this could keep it short. So if any of you guys watch SNL the last couple of weeks, Kid Cudi performed on there with a off-white dress. Technically, it was off-white. It wasn't Louis Vuitton because even though Virgil is the head men's fashion director for Louis Vuitton, this was an off-white dress that was made by Virgil himself, that was handcrafted by him, that was of the same floral pattern that Kurt Cobain also wore. Well, he didn't also wear to SNL, but he wore it to an award show. Everybody's just been having a lot of controversy over, how the dress looked, how tight it was, how it fit him and shit like that. That's tomorrow. That's Sunday, actually. So yeah, anybody that's talking about us reviewing, us listening to y'all music in the chat right now, that since we're live, that is going to be on Sunday, and that's probably going to be at 3:30 or 4. So in between that time, so there will be a preview up and shit like that.
And so something for people who watching, who are on that, who are interested in putting their music in. If you can remember,
send it to the email, y'all. Send it to the email.
Send it to the email. Make sure that you put
if you want to share it, if you want to repost it, it's $5.
Right. It's $5 for repost for one song, 10 for two.
Yes, sir.
Make sure you include the link of whatever video, whatever website, whatever
yes,
it
sir,
is.
Yes, sir.
In your comment when you post it, okay?
We gonna go. We gonna go for as long as the line is. So we gonna try to get to all of them. We gonna have a good stream for y'all.
And the paid ones will get priority, And then second, this is something personal. If you don't have to do this, but you said review and stuff like that. So I'm going off of that word. And I'm not gonna get hung up on it. I'm just saying, we'll review it. We'll tell you.
Well, yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We're gonna talk our shit, whatever. But if you do actually,
an hour ago. They uploaded again. They've been snapping.
If you do want us to review and critique and stuff like that, and you can remember to do it, include that in the comments when you're just add review please, or critiques welcome, or whatever it is, and if you don't want to critique, you don't want to review or whatever, I'm
gonna give you my opinion regardless. I don't give a fuck, nigga.
Right, but I get
y'all on my platform, nigga.
If you just want to whatever,
y'all make music for people to give their thoughts about it anyway.
If you want that, If you don't want that and you just want, and you gonna pay for us to get played in the share or whatever, we'll let you know. We'll let you know if like.
Well, okay, if it's a paid one, then yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Then what he's saying, then yeah. If it's a free one, then we gonna let your ass know.
If you want to pay and you want it to get just shared out there, put out there, whatever, you know. Do your little thing. If we really don't like it, be like,
all right, Chief.
You can have that one.
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 But we gonna screen all of your songs next time you send them in. Okay.
Oh my God.
So just be aware.
He said he's just constantly at the end of the line.
Be aware. You know, everybody, you know, like Spider-Man said.
He opens the door open for niggas.
Everybody gets one.
Everybody gets one.
Okay.
Hey, that's bogus though, cause he lied though. He lied on that technically. Mary Jane got 4. Cool. I know a couple other people that got more than one. I got a couple of people that got more than one.
Hey. Cool.
They got at least like that's three or 4.
You know what? You might be right. You might be right. Yeah.
All
right. So
he just might not remember who that nigga was.
You remember?
Didn't I say you last week?
You remember like about 30 to 45 seconds ago, there was this one nigga who said, everybody gets one. Now, he was referencing somebody else, but now I'm going to reference him because I know for a fact, is a real nigga. And like maybe like the person he referenced before may not be as real as a nigga. So he went back on his word a couple times and shit like that. And he didn't like, you know, stand up to that. And he gave people more than one, okay? But the nigga I'm referencing, like about like a minute ago now, like this nigga, he's not gonna go back on that, okay? So when he says it, I want y'all to know that I'm saying it again from the stance that
oh my God,
everybody gets one.
True. It is.
You know, and
he ain't wrong there though.
We do love y'all. We do want to hear y'all music, and we are gonna talk our shit. You let us know. We'll play some of our music.
True.
You can let us know.
True.
And, you know, we don't care. We love music. We love sharing it. We love getting it out. We love hearing it. We love talking about it.
That's also true.
We love interviewing people. If some of y'all put some music up and you want to come in and get interviewed and stuff like that,
if
let
y'all
us
live
know.
close.
Yeah, right.
Just, if I fuck with it, I'll tell y'all the message.
That's what I said. If you put something in, send us an email, send us a message, and we can actually sit and talk about everything. You know what I mean? Like,
I'll let y'all know.
We can sit down. You know, we the local artists, and
yeah.
we trying to be in tune with the local artists. You know, so hit us up. You can hit me up, KageWolfShinobi, on everything.
He said on everything.
Everything, okay? You feel me? Like Sriracha. That's what I put it on.
I put that on everything.
Okay? Logic could have stepped up his verse.
Yeah, you stupid.
But yeah, like we got, you know,
no Logic slander on this platform. Shout out Logic, man.
You said what?
Hey, chill out.
You said what?
Hey, chill out. Hey, chill out.
Say that one more time. Say that one more time.
He is a loyal Twitch member, my guy.
Okay, say that
He's a
one more
part
time.
of our community. We need to calm down.
Say that one more time. You said no logic shaming on this platform, right? That's what you said? Those are your exact words, right?
Huh?
Those exact words.
What?
I just want to make sure. First of all, you might want to go back like a couple of episodes, and in a couple of those episodes, I done shamed Logic. Just letting you know, that's already out there. You're right. And Logic, my name is KageWolfShinobi.
Oh my God.
If you don't know me, and that's KageWolfShinobi on
everything.
Okay, I just want you to know you can shout me out on Twitter, Facebook,
I'm gonna leave a bottle of Sriracha right here. You just know it's everything.
All of it. You can shout me. You can end my whole career before it even gets started. And I want you to know.
Like how he did?
My stance will never change on how I feel about your music career.
Damn.
And that is, I think you are a very, very, very talented rapper, above average, I would definitely say in terms of rap ability, you fall in the top 25% of mainstream rappers. In terms of rap ability, the ability to write a song and deliver it with the flow and all of that stuff.
I go like top 35.
Of mainstream rappers.
35.
Of
not
mainstream rappers.
35.
Name me other mainstream rappers.
I'm not naming all of them niggas.
No, just name me 5.
Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Tyler the Creator.
Tyler the Creator is not a mainstream rapper.
I mean, yeah. I mean, okay, well, not yeah.
His mainstream
Quavo?
his mainstream content is not like that.
Well, no, Quavo?
Yes, and in terms of writing and rap ability, Quavo is not
Damn.
No, he's not that good.
Well, fuck.
He's not that good. And yes, you said Drake.
Earl Sweatshirt. My bad.
Not mainstream.
Yeah,
he's an underground
God damn
rapper.
it. Vic Mensa.
Underground rapper.
No, he's not. Vic Mensa. Kind of a little man. Well,
Underground rapper. Logic, when he sells records, he makes millions of sales. Tens and he is in the top in terms of sales and people knowing who he is and his content reaching a global audience in the mainstream market, being played on the radios and stuff like that. He is in the when he was making music was in the top like 2 to 1%. Was sell in terms of rappers was selling as much.
Why is this so hard to you right now?
He was selling as much records as the Drakes, the J. Coles, and the Kendrick Lamars. So yes, Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar are all comparisons.
Lil Wayne?
All comparisons.
Damn, I'm naming like
okay.
Kanye West.
Even if you want to say that, yep. Okay.
Jay-Z.
Cool. Yeah. Cool. Yep.
Yeah.
All of these people that you have named fall within the top 15 and 10% of rappers.
Yeah, true. Jordan Lucas, yeah.
Not mainstream.
Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah,
he's
true.
becoming mainstream now, but he's released.
I'm just naming rappers at this point.
Yeah, no. Mainstream, yeah. When you see big people like
Big Sean.
Okay.
Big Sean, hey, get this nigga, bro.
Big Sean is
mainstream. Show this nigga your shit, bro.
Big Sean is mainstream. Big Sean is mainstream. And I would say Big Sean falls in the top 20%. He's better than. Okay. He's better than.
I say 15. I say 15.
He's better than Logic.
I say 15.
You can say that. He's better than Logic. 15. Logic falls in like the top 25 percentile.
I say 30.
Of mainstream rappers, I would say he falls in that area. If you want to say 30, sure. I don't care. Like that's fine. But he's better.
That's fine.
He's better than a majority by a lot of the average nigga.
Exactly.
Rapping. You know what I mean?
He definitely
and even if you classify him as the white boy, even though he's mixed, that. But my problem is, if you go back for a long time with Logic, a lot of his music is him complaining about being too white and too.
I'm white. I'm black.
Right. I understand that, because as a black kid who listened to a lot of things that were from white cultures and Japanese cultures and all that stuff, growing up, anything that's not black is white. It don't matter what it is. Anything that's not black is white.
Especially if it's not ghetto black.
Yeah, I would
that.
Literally, I'll be watching anime and niggas would be like, "You into that anime, man? You a white boy." One second, I'm thinking of the correlation. You use big words. You a white boy.
Nigga, don't you have to read the dictionary?
Wait, so black people can't be smart?
I be treating niggas when they come to me like that.
You're argumentative. All right, that's kind of black. Yeah, I get it. At least you straight up.
I was like, it's funny because I'd be like, well, nigga, aren't you a part of the debate team? The fuck are you talking about? And you're like, huh? I wanted to walk away from this, but you kept bringing this shit back up because you thought this was a tournament. But it is oh my God.
No, just people People gotta
saying, "Oh, you talk too illiterate. You're white.
You too illiterate."
But so you didn't go to school,
right? But see, that's what it is. Everything.
The fuck are you talking about?
Up, if it's not black, you're.
So you dropped out.
When you're black, if it's not black, you're white. So we get that. Like a lot of black people understand that, especially a lot of young millennial Gen Zs, all that stuff. Like kids get that, you know. So you have a good demographic of people to talk to, and of all races. But when you say that for fucking 5 albums in a row, it's like, bro, like we get it, bro. Like we got it the first time you said that shit. Like goddamn.
And then obviously him getting the whole like the suicide hotline shit,
right?
And then like that whole VMA concert.
Right.
That was just like,
I feel you. Yeah. I feel you. And it's like I still think
him shaving his head and shit.
Hey, look. All I'm gonna say is that song. That the hotline, the suicide hotline, the suicide hotline was a good song, and I think it did a service to the people who were going through it, and a lot of people were able to use it and capitalize. Shout out them. That's a great thing. However,
stupid
because I'm petty. Joyner Lucas had a beef with Logic about that, and I take even if they squashed it or whatever, you can still squash something and still believe something. Be like, I don't care anymore because we both made our bread, so it don't matter. But I still think that's what happened. I don't care, but I still think that's what happened. And Joyner Lucas said Logic stole that song, not the song, but the idea after Sriracha. He said he stole that idea.
The remix idea, right?
No. The phone number. There's a story.
I did. I forgot all about that. I forgot all about that.
Long story short, after the shit with Sriracha, if y'all don't know that, we'll talk about that in another episode.
Yeah.
But after the shit with Sriracha and Tech Nine and stuff like that, there was another time. Yeah, there was another time where Logic's manager knew Joyner Lucas's manager.
I keep forgetting new name too.
He came over to their studio and and you know they're trying to squash the beef and everything. They're talking about getting on a song together or whatever, and they had a song planned, and Joyner Lucas put his song down, and then his man's Logic never got back to him about that song, and but they came over that night, and that was when he was making his album with his phone number on it.
Yeah.
And that's titled his phone number.
Okay.
And his Logic's manager came over there when that album was being made and
that's
all of that stuff, you know. And this was before.
I remember hearing that the day like they started putting it out on social media.
Right.
Yeah.
And so then like he did that. He did all of that stuff quick. Like that. And if you were watching Joyner Lucas, you were already hearing previews of this song, and because Joyner Lucas is good about putting out shit. Like Joyner Lucas be putting shit out like 2 months before he puts it out.
Yep.
And like you'll get songs like, and you'll be like, God damn, I've only heard 3 Joyner Lucas songs in the past like fucking 3 months. Like where the fuck is this nigga at? And then out of nowhere he'll drop a full album, you know, and then be like, oh, okay. Here we go, right here. There we go. This is Joyner, like, you know. So like,
that's
but
he had I feel that
like a little sample thing out that had the number on it, and it had him the little thing standing there, and it had the number on it before Logic ever dropped that song.
Yeah, and that's where he got the idea for the suicide number.
Yeah, they were saying that when his manager went over there, he was listening to that, heard the idea and all this stuff, and then when he came back to Logic, he told him about it, and then Logic wrote up that Suicide Hotline song, released it a week before Joyner Lucas released his album.
So yeah, I would say when it comes to like obviously shady industry shit like that, that was a diminish on his career, definitely, in my opinion, when it came to that shit. The only reason I take Joyner Lucas's side in this is because Joyner Lucas has 2 stories like this about Logic. One is in common with Tech Nine, which means Tech Nine has 1 story like this about Logic. And I have heard
other stories from multiple other artists about Logic, about situations just like it.
No, true. I feel you on that,
more
definitely.
than 3 other artists have had this same situation with Logic that have spoken about it in interviews that I've heard. So like that's like 7 people. 7, 8 people. That's too many people having this opinion about you.
Nah, true.
That's like, you know, but he don't make music anymore. So, Logic, whatever you're doing on Twitch, this is a Logic segment. Whatever you're doing on Twitch, shout out to you, bro.
I'll clip this and just upload this to Logic segment.
Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. You
True.
doing your thing, your thug thizzle. You know, shout out to your family and all of that. You look real happy. Y'all look be crazy and stuff.
Yeah,
like
bro.
that
He's the gaming rapper of the century.
You know, like whatever you go through. You know, we wish you the best. See, that's the thing. We talk about being straight up. You're not my favorite rapper. That's fine though. I know I'm probably not somebody's favorite something. So, cool beans. You know. And if it's something I'm passionate about, I hope they critique me and let me know why, and then I'll maybe add that, maybe I won't.
Yes.
And we'll see how it goes from there.
Logic was my favorite rapper back when the young Sinatra shit was coming out.
That's a crazy statement.
The young Sinatra shit, that was my shit, bro.
That's a crazy. Logic was never.
Did you hear him? Did you ever hear the video of it? No, I say he was one of my that.
You said he was my favorite rapper.
I say he was one of my favorite rappers back then. I said
go back.
Oh, we can go back. I said one. I made sure not to say favorite rapper. Oh, hold on. I said one of my favorite rappers. Fuck that.
Maybe add that. Maybe I won't. And we'll see how it goes from there.
Logic was my favorite rapper back when Oh shit! Well, I didn't mean to say. Hold on, my bad. I did not mean to say that shit. I said he was. I meant to say he was one of my favorite rappers. Hold on, slow down.
I hope you tuned in. I hope you tuned in.
Slow down.
We got him again. We got him again. We got another one. We got another one.
I fucking bet, nigga.
Oh my god.
I fucking bet, nigga.
Oh my god.
I fucking bet, nigga. Well, what I meant to say was he was one of my favorite rappers. I did not mean to say that. That was a mistake.
Yes. I'm so excited. We got another one. Live and direct.
I fucking bet, nigga.
Direct.
I fucking bet.
I'm telling you, we got you, bro.
I fucking bet,
bro.
Nigga.
He does this damn near every episode now.
That's a damn. I fucking
bro, I'm
bet,
you,
nigga.
We get him so often on that shit, bro.
I fucking bet.
Oh my gosh. Logic was my favorite rapper.
I did not. Like I said, I didn't mean to say that.
I didn't say he was my favorite. I said one of my.
What the fuck? Well, since I did say that, I did not mean that. The fuck all that. He was one of my favorite rappers back when the Double XL Freshman Cypher came out with him and Absol. I was like that. The Young Sinatra shit back when he got who was the lead singer of Paramore again? I keep forgetting her name.
Hailey Williams.
Yeah, she tried to sue Logic for using the sample. Not the.
Did she win?
Yeah.
Good.
The band. Good. Nigga, fuck you. Oh my god. He said good.
It's like Logic to me though. It's like Logic is like the dude. Logic's like the dude that you met later on in your life who's like cool from around the block and stuff like that, and you respect his talent and shit like that and his pen and everything, and like you like all the things he does.
Yeah.
But like Hailey Williams was like that baddie that you grew up with and actually was like kicking it with. You knew everything she was thinking, talking to her all the time. She kind of became like your best friend. You heard everything she was doing, knew everything she was going through with her life, had a crush on her, felt like y'all could have been together, realized it was just a fantasy. Y'all unofficially broke up.
Hell, y'all
unofficially broke up. She made a whole album about you. Like, come on now. Come on now.
Oh, my God.
Any person who listened to Hailey Williams You get any person who listened to Hailey Williams and has listened to at least 2 albums. Shit. If you listen, man or woman, I believe you fell in love with Hailey Williams.
No, true.
Yeah, I know so many people who fell in love with Hailey Williams. Okay, okay, come on now, come on. And what I'm saying is
that shit was so hard. Bro.
What I'm saying is, no matter who Hailey Williams sues, I hope she wins.
No, true. She can sue Jaden, and I hope she wins that shit.
You know, like that's it. And be like, hey, like
get that bag, baby.
Like, hey,
shit.
Like, how you getting sued by Hailey Williams? Like, of all the people you could get sued by.
Because like at first when I heard the song, I thought that she was actually like the band was cool with it.
If you don't stop acting, acting like you acting, Mizu. People gonna start missing Mizu. Okay?
Who is this, bro? This boy funny as hell. This boy ain't even white.
Oh, see. If you're not white, no.
That nigga clear. That nigga the glass table. That nigga.
I don't know Hailey Williams. I don't know Hailey Williams.
Bro, Misery Business.
Oh wait,
bro.
wait.
You don't know Miss Misery Business. You funny. She gonna be like, who Hailey Williams? No, Paramore.
He said racial profile.
Oh my god.
That's exactly what it is.
I mean, shit. But yeah, we didn't really have anything else to talk about. It is 9:30 shit. Like I said, we're gonna be on here for a short stream. We gotta get to the business. I gotta go do my shit. Kai gotta go do his shit. So yeah, I deeply appreciate everybody for coming through to the T.L.A Podcast, Local Artisan Best Platform in the World for episode 60. Y'all already know.
What up?
Double Trey O.
Oh.
Y'all already know.
Gang.
How it go.
Gang.
PROnobi1.
Gang.
KageWolfShinobi.
If you don't know me.
That's how we come in. Local Artisan Best Platform in the World. Smiddy95 is in L.A. But he gonna be on these episodes while he out there. I'm gonna work on that shit.
Get him.
We gonna bring him out here.
Okay. Wish him good luck.
Yes, sir.
Wish him safety. We send our prayers out to you, Smitty.
Yes, sir.
Do great things out there.
Mm-hmm.
Check out for all of the videos that he gonna be working on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
out
sir.
there, y'all gonna love it.
A lot of weed talk.
You know, he gonna be doing his thug thizzle, his thing.
True that.
You know, Smitty, you valid. Any of my peoples who watch this, check out for him. And you'll know him. You'll know him by the red fire.
I was just gonna say that. I was just about to say you. You stupid as hell.
Okay.
Oh my god.
It was a typo.
It was a typo.
It was a typo.
That needs to get covered. It's a typo that needs to get erased off.
It was a typo.
Oh my god.
A typo.
But yeah,
he said tattoo on was like, you walked in, you said what's good, blood.
I assumed that's what you wanted.
I assumed.
So no red 5. Oh, my bad, blood.
Yes. He gonna be like, hey yo, you got red on there?
What blood? Oh nah, blood. Oh nah, blood. Red.
Let me wipe that.
Let me wipe that.
Oh no, that's more like magenta, blood. That's more like magenta.
That's more like a crimson. Like
that's not.
He said that's more like a crimson.
Look, hold on.
Red.
Hold on. Look at it real quick. Look at it real quick. Now just squint a little bit. Look, it don't even look red anymore.
Hold on, squint. He said squint one more time. Now just back your head up a little bit. See, like what are you talking about? Like what? Like it's red. You fuck with red?
I didn't even know that was.
he go start asking her like, you fuck with red? Oh, you blood?
Hey, look.
Oh, hey! I didn't know it was all that.
Hey, look, guy. Look, guy. I just
look here, guy.
I just tattoo. I just tattoo. Okay. I am not down.
I am not down.
I am not your cuz.
I am not your cuz.
I'm
Or you're buzzing.
We're not blood.
Whatever
we're not blood.
Whatever these
I don't
guys
know.
be
I
saying
don't know
out
what
here.
it is, and I no, I do not know what it is.
No, I do not know what it is.
I do not know what it is.
Like I said, sir.
Whatever it is, I don't know what it is.
He says, I said, sir.
And I don't want to know.
That is crimson.
Okay.
What is red? Wow.
If you plan on showing me anything of what anything is, you cannot do that.
You cannot do that.
Okay?
But just know that it's not red.
And then you gotta hit them with, okay, whatever it is, I don't want to know. I don't want to see it. Okay? So you can have your tattoo and have a nice day. Okay? Because if not, you know what it is.
You know what it is.
You know what it is. You know what it is. And then that's when the other tattoo artists in the shop gonna be like, zzz.
Oh my God, bro.
We don't just shoot ink, my
We
nigga.
don't just do ink, my nigga.
No, I'm just kidding. But thanks for tuning in to the Local Artisan. My name is
Thank y'all for tuning
KageWolfShinobi.
in.
That's PROnobi1. We just out here
Oh my
wilding,
God.
talking shit.
Yes, sir.
First,
Yes,
we
sir.
want to
Yes, sir.
say
Yes,
we
sir.
want to say shouts out and rest in peace to DMX.
DMX, yes. Rest in
Shouts out
peace,
to
y'all.
his
Rest in peace. Rest
family.
in peace.
Send love.
Where my dogs
and
at?
everything, you know, Rough Riders, all of y'all.
dang.
We appreciate everything that you guys have
Love y'all.
contributed
One love,
to
one love.
the community and hip hop and the world.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys are amazing for everything that you guys have done. So bless up and rest in peace,
Yes.
definitely.
Rest. Yeah. You got anything
And
to say?
no, I was just gonna say shout out to everybody listening. Shout out to the fans. Shout out to everybody on all of our different platforms: Google Play, Stitcher. What is it? YouTube,
Spotify, shit, all that
Apple
shit.
Music,
Yeah,
everything.
shit.
You know, everything.
Hey, also go check out the merch.
Check out
Go check out the merch.
Check it out.
The merch is below.
Local Artisan.
I would say anybody that cops the merch, if you have a PayPal, go cop the
If
merch.
you be paying for your pals and stuff like that,
Then pay some merch for your pals.
Your pals. Your pals.
Your pals.
Your pals, fam.
Your pals and your bruvs.
Your brother.
Your bruvs
All
and
right,
your
bruv.
pals. But if that's red here, we don't know what bruvs mean.
Okay, hey.
Hey.
All right.
Hey.
Okay.
Keep that over there.
Keep it over there. Keep it over there.
All right, y'all. Local
Because you know
artists,
what
best
it
off
is.
from the world, y'all. We love y'all.
Peace.
Deuces. Peace.